Okay, today we're going to be doing an Onyx tutorial. Onyx is a lighting console, if you didn't know, and it's the best lighting console. So, we're going to start by making a new show file, which is like your stage, basically. So let's call it YouTube, and enter. Give it a while to load. This program has some bad loading times, but it's worth it, because this is a great program. It's the best of the major lighting consoles. I don't care what you say. Better than Hog. Better than Grand MA2, probably. And it's just the best. So this is Onyx. Well, my webcam's in the way. But top left we have groups, programmer, effects program, fixture center, grouping tools, clear, 2D plan, cue list, playback buttons, status, default, presets, group presets, fixture center, key list directory, and there's a ton of stuff. But of these, the most helpful are groups presets, programmer, effects program. Well, effects program is okay, but groups presets, programmer, fixture center, and fixture center, I just froze for a second, and 2D plan and key list values. Those are the ones you're going to be using a lot. So first of all, we're going to go on the very top left to this thing that says Onyx, then click Patch. And this patch is like your list of lights. So what should we patch? Let's get some Martin MH6s. Or Martin MH6s. Martin MH6. Actually, they're Rush MH6s. It's under Rush MH10. That's cool. You know what, let's get some, these. I don't know much about these. These seem to have a lot of features. I want something that'll have a lot of features so I can show you different things. MH1 profile. I don't know much about these. I'm trying to find one that has gobos. Yeah, these would be a good thing. Martin Rush MH5s. Let's get 6 of them. Whoa, almost knocked my mic off the table. But let's get our Rush MH5s. 6 of them. Apply to the patch. So I don't actually have these lights. I'm just using this as a virtual stage. So say you did have these lights. Here's your addresses that you're gonna set them to. Let's pretend we have a bunch of LED tape. So let's get our generic RGB. Generic RGB. 16-bit? Nah, just normal. Let's pretend we have 8 strips of LED tape. LED tape. Let's get some wash lights. What would be a good wash light? I'm trying to think of Martin Rush MH6s. We're getting a lot of Rush things. So let's get 10 washes. That'd be pretty cool. So the MH6, enter. And we have all of our lights that we're going to do. So click back up in the top left. So let's make a 2D plan. Well, first we should make groups, actually. So Onyx, under Fixture Center, has some pre-made groups, which are basically just your different types of fixtures. So let's make groups out of those. So what do we have selected? Our MH6s. So record that. Record is like your save. So well, let me close this. Record those as washes. You can't see because my thing's in the way. But I just clicked record, then click the square I want to save them under, which I'll save them under the first square. Go back to auto. Record our RGBs as LED tapes. What's the plural of LED tape? I just call them tapes. If I can type. LED tapes. Image. And then our spots. So now we have some groups. So what should our stage look like? And you can click fixtures. So let's go to our groups, select our washes. How many do we have? 10 washes. Let's put them in a row. So select them, click live, add, and let's make them in a line. So click the line, place fixtures, and let's zoom out a little. Let's start from here and make it a line. That looks good. Let's go back to Fixture Center, Groups. Let's get our LED tape. We had 8 LED tape. Let's put them in a circle around our thing, around our image, around our washes. And let's put our spots in a line like this. So then go back to live, and this looks pretty cool. So let's go to add, click groups, place our washes. And Onyx has a pre-made show file, which is pretty cool. Okay, we need to go back to this. So let's place our washes, just click anywhere. LED tapes, click anywhere, and spots, click anywhere. So then, now whenever we select them, it'll select the things. So now let's go into programming. So let's select our spots, because they have a lot of features. And this right here will you can control these 4 tabs with your encoders on your board, but I don't have a board, so let's just do this. So intensity is like your color, so let's get it at max color. And then your shutter, which would be whatever, I don't know what this is. 1 second. I'm gonna see if the please don't come up on this screen. Yeah, it came up on this screen. But I'm gonna see what these MH5 look like. And let's see if they have an actual shutter. Yes, these have an actual shutter. So this would be your lens, basically. So we could leave that on open. Pan tilt, so we could select where the lights are aimed. Let's leave pan at normal. Let's move them down. We could select our color, so we could select a color from here. We could overlap it. So let's leave our second color wheel on open. Make them cyan. We can select our gobo. So let's do this. Our beam, focus. How far away are these? These are pretty far away. So let's just say our focus is there. And our rotation on our gobo wheel, let's make it go counterclockwise fast. Beam effects, we don't want to mess with that because that's like calibrating the fixture. So that's the basics of Onyx. Let's get some more. Let's make these all red. And then let's make our washes go up, and let's make them magenta. So we have a nice magenta-y look. And one thing we can do really quick is we can take our LED tape and let's take the LED tape. 1 second. Try and get this to like that, and let's go back to generic, and let's change these to RGB but on a dimmer. So virtual dimmer, use fixture type and execute commands. So this will take a little bit, but this makes it where these will have a virtual dimmer now, right? LED tape. That should select all of the LED tape. And we need to redo the 2D plan. So let's select LED tape. Or no, we need to actually select all the fixtures individually. And next time, let's make this circle a little closer Why did these unselect? Delete those two. Okay, Onyx is just being weird now. Let's delete those. Select our LED tapes. And fixtures, circle. Let's just do that. So now we could set our LED tape, intensity, and red. And there we go. We have a stage, and that's the basics of Onyx, and how you can program a scene. So, well, before we end, I should show this. So we could set color, and we can record all of these. So say we want our intensity, everything at full, we could save it to intensity and full. We could save it as full. You could save your pan and tilt, color, gobo, beam, beam effects, framing, all of that. And that's the basics of Onyx. So thanks for watching.